And good morning and welcome to the Tadpoll. I'm Tara Overmiller, subbing in this week. And we got to start out by saying good morning to Tad. I called Joel, he sent me a text. I know he's watching this morning, and he shared that he really is missing Phillipsburg. And I know Phillipsburg is really missing Tad. He's a pillar here in our community, and while he might not reside here anymore, his legend definitely still takes full root
his
here.
His legend and his heart is still here.
Yes,
so he's
yes.
watching. Yes, good morning, Tad.
So I know I'm a weak substitute for Tad, but we'll do our best here this morning. I am fortunate to be joined here by Joel and Sarah representing hospice. And one of my favorite events here in Phillipsburg each year is the annual hospice auction. I have been going to this since I was a little girl. My mom was very involved with hospice, and I would go with her to visit her hospice patients, and I enjoyed that as a little girl. And I often got to be the person who was Vanna Whiting showing the hospice auction items as a little girl. And so it must have been going on for just a short time if I was a little girl. It must be kind of a new event then, right? So not that old.
Exactly.
Yeah, so tell us a little bit. How long has this hospice auction been going on? Do you guys know what year we're on?
This is
I'm going to guess
39.
Close to 40? Yeah.
This is the 39th.
It's just
based on my age.
It's just the blink of an eye.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Based on my age, I can kind of say the hospice auction is just a little bit younger than me. So there we go. But great event for the whole family. It's a great thing. My husband and I kind of use it as a date night now. It's a great thing. Dinner, have fun. There's social hour. There's dinner. There's drinks. There's fun entertainment, I think, with the bidding and the auctions and all the fun that goes into that. But like I said, I grew up going to it as a kid. So bring the kids, bring the family. My daughter likes to go now that she's a teenager and tell me what to bid on. She likes the, if you can get those hair salons to keep doing items. She always wants
I know we have a few of those.
She wants the hair and beauty items each year. Yeah, so tell us, what day is the hospice auction?
It's April 14th. Last year, we decided to always have it on the second Tuesday of April, so it will be on the second Tuesday of April going forward. And that date this year is April 14th.
And where is it?
It is at the 4-H building north of town.
All right, so we kick off with social hour. What
Yes.
goes on at social hour?
At 5:30 is when social hour begins. You can come in, get your ticket, go around, look at the items. Then we have hors d'oeuvres. We've got a crew that does some snack items for us, and then you can get your salad or whatever ahead of time and just go around and check out everything.
Yeah, I think during the social hour, it's a silent auction typically. Are you doing the silent auction again this year?
Yes, we have a silent auction and we have the live auction.
Very fun.
The silent auction, I believe, once the auction starts, we'll be closing those tables in I think 15-minute increments. So at every 15, we'll have the live auction for about 15 minutes or 30 minutes, and then we'll start closing every 15 minutes. We'll start closing
Very
tables.
good. So, and are we going to have the famous pork chops for dinner again this year?
Yes, we're having pork chops. It's just easy. Why mess with a good thing? It's easy, and we've kind of got it down to a science. So it's
And is Kent going to be making his famous Granny's horseradish pineapple sauce?
As far as I know, yes. But
that is worth the ticket right there.
Yep. Sometimes I don't know that until the day of, because it depends on his schedule and what he's got going on, whether he can get it done or not.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, that is that. So his Kent Culbertson's grandma for years made this pineapple horseradish type sauce. It's hard to even describe. I've never had anything like it, but it's
simple
delicious.
to describe. Yes, just call it good.
It's so good. It's tangy. It's sour. It's sweet. It's so, so good. And if you're lucky and there's enough, they auction off those bottles at the end of the night.
I think we usually have a few
really
extra jars for him.
Yeah. So for everybody pressure Kent. I don't care how busy he is. This really is very important.
And when you talk about the social, what's going on, because of the history, so many people just come out there. It's a time to reminisce. We have families, obviously, that lost loved ones. And so it's a little painful for the first year to come because it's like they still had the hole in their heart. But as the years go by, to go back and see the nurse, go back and see the social worker, to go back to see the rest of the team, and then everybody else in the community who's lost a loved one, maybe that same year or that same period of time, and they kind of reminisce, how you doing, how you get on, so good to see you out. It's healthy, healing, therapeutic, but it's, again, that social aspect to go and visit and touch faces with. There's so many lives touched by hospice, and it's a helpful and a time when families maybe feel a little weak, like who's there for us, and then they realize this strange team shows up and and is there together for them. And they remember that, and that's, if there's anything that we have that we perfect with hospice services, is care.
That's true.
Loving
Community
care.
is so important, and that's really, I can talk all the time about how fun this event is, but it really does benefit something that is so important to our community. My family's used it many times. I'm sure many in
Your
our community's
brother
family
was
has
probably
used it.
one of the first teenagers, had a, younger, and then the Deschners lost their boy.
Yep, right at the same time.
Right at the same time.
So
but
from
we just
children to the grandparents, we've used all. So what's your coverage area for hospice? Give a little quick synopsis of what hospice is.
Northwest Cares, as we call ourselves, our Hospice Services Inc., as we're known today, really starts Smith County and goes to St. Francis, Colorado border, goes south all the way, you might say, south of Goodland, and we get into, and then comes back down interstate and comes all the way up to Treagle, Rooks County, and goes into Osborne.
16 counties coverage.
It's a big area.
Yep.
We have nurses east and west, social workers east and next, and volunteers, thank goodness.
Yep.
So they're kind of all dependent upon, it's our volunteers. Some people would ask, well, why do you do this? When we started, because we knew that we could get some funding for the services that we offered, the nurses, the doctors, and those people. But 20% of what we do is unfundable. And so the benefit was the way, well, what can we do as a community, churches, organizations, Rotary, everybody, what can we do to help fill that gap? And this fundraiser has just done it tremendously, so on the social level, but it's really been a benefit to the organization to make us sustainable. They always said, we could not serve this area because it's rural. It's too big and the population's not, and
So we need the
but
population to
need
step
is-
up.
and the community is what's made it possible for it to continue to
And we need
happen.
to support it. It is so important. Working in healthcare now, our partnership with hospice, we can't do all of that end-of-life care that we want to be able to do, and you give them that opportunity to be in their homes where they want to be, give the families the support. So please come out to the hospice auction. Second Tuesday of the month starts at 5:30. Give generously. I love always seeing the bids of the cookies that go for a lot of money, and there's stuff for all price ranges. And really, like Joel said, it's a time for the community to be together more than anything. So please come out. Where can you get your tickets?
You can get your tickets always at the hospice office. And Farmers National Bank, Farmers State Bank, First National Bank, Golden Plains Credit Union, and Mapes and Miller.
And new this year, if you cannot make it, if you've got sports going on, different things, there's going to be an online auction as well. So
Yes,
tell us really quickly about that.
So this year we are getting together with 4C Land and Auction, and they are going to post, our live auction items will be posted online. They will be posted the week before. So they will be available, so you can bid on those items starting the the Tuesday before, and then the night of, those items will be live and online. So you might be bidding against somebody that's not even there. So our food items will not be available for the online auction, but all the other items, any item that we want to have on live that we have a week ahead of time will be available online.
Will those things be able to be shipped to the people, or do they have to pick it up locally?
We would like to, if you're going to bid on something, we would like you to either have somebody local that can pick that up for you, or we would like to have them picked up before the end of the week, that week.
Perfect.
If possible. So
Sounds
you can make
good.
arrangements for
I
that.
love that. It's a way to expand your reach, get more people involved in this wonderful event. Mark your calendars, get your tickets. It's only $10, I believe. Is that still the price?
That's all.
Yeah,
We stayed that
$10. You get your
price.
dinner, you get your hors d'oeuvres, you get your drinks, you get entertainment, and you support a really good cause. So I hope to see you there second Tuesday of April.
Thank you for allowing
you
us
for
to
coming
come
on.
on, exactly, and to the team, everybody who volunteers and helps to make this work.
Yep.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
On the field, taking risks is part of the game. Every yard, every play. It's about going all in. But when it comes to your money, it pays to be careful. With the careful service from First National Bank and Trust, you can detect unusual activity and stop fraud before it happens. Protect yourself and the ones you love with Careful, because being smart off the field is the real win.
We're here for you.
Initiate re-entry.
Life's better when you're under our roof because you'll feel protected.
Good thing we're covered.
And safe drivers can save too. Also, your family's free too.
Dream fearlessly.
And you can get a personalized rate based on how you drive.
Welcome home.
So while they're dreaming, you're saving. Customize what you pay with Drive My Way. American Family Insurance.
The Hansen Museum of Logan, Kansas is where history and creativity unite. For over 50 years, we've been your cultural hub, offering a diverse range of exhibits, from captivating Lego brick displays to timeless joy of Bob Ross's art. But we're not just a museum, we're a community gathering space. Join us for thrilling events like Murder Mysteries or celebrate creative talents at one of our many events. At the Hansen Museum, we're not just preserving the past, we're creating memories for the future.
We are taking wheat to the next level. As a producer of vital wheat gluten, advanced biofuels, and important co-products, Amber Wave. Vital, reliable, sustainable.
Hello and welcome back to the Tadpoll. I'm Tara Overmiller filling in this week, and now I'm joined by Patricia McCartney. Thanks for coming on.
Thanks.
We've got another really exciting event coming up in Phillips County. We just got done talking about the hospice auction. Another event to fill your soul and lift your spirit up is the Women's Conference that's coming up. Tell us a little bit about that.
We call it the Refresh Women's Conference. We have 3 speakers, and they'll each be speaking twice during the day. We start about 8 o'clock in the morning for the first session. We open the doors at 7:30 and have breakfast. It's completely free. Lunch is center fire pizza, so they bake the homemade pizzas in the grill outside the church in their traveling van. And then we bring them in and we have salad and ice cream.
Oh,
Yeah.
ice cream will get me anywhere. Yeah.
There's free giveaways after lunch, and we're just going to have a wonderful time blessing women.
Wonderful. And this is out at what church?
It's Heartland Worship Center.
Okay, so out on the highway over
It's
towards
1
Agra.
mile west of Agra. Sits on the top of the hill. You can't miss it.
Perfect. Do people need to RSVP to this event prior? No. Okay. And do you need to be a member of the church, or is
No.
anybody welcome?
Everybody's welcome.
And what age of women are you kind of targeting here?
Anywhere from 18 to 80.
So kind of your adult women. I was fortunate enough to go to this retreat a couple of years ago, and I can contest that the food is delicious. I don't know if you're going to do your homemade donuts again, but
Yeah, they do those in the morning for breakfast.
Yeah, they make these homemade donuts, and they are so great, and it's the perfect way to start up your day and get your
Nice and
heart
sweet.
and tummy ready for worshiping God and learning more and getting closer to your faith with a great group of women. I think when I was there, you were taking pictures as people came in, and we had some fun takeaways with the pictures and things. And are you having the live speakers this year, or is it going to be the streaming
It's
speakers?
live again.
Live, wonderful. So I went, like I said, a couple years ago. The speakers were wonderful. They were so motivating and encouraging and really filled my cup. Do you know of any of the topics that are going to be covered this year?
Basically, it's to be encouraged is what they're talking about. Sandra Cave, sorry, I said her name wrong. She is coming from Kansas City. She and her husband were pastors for a church out there for 30 years, and she's kind of retired, but still is a life coach person. Sarah Rudd from Stockton is coming. And
I know her a little bit. I think you might know her.
Yeah, a little bit. And then Cindy Walker locally.
Oh, perfect.
She's coming to speak too.
Good. Wonderful group of women there. So it's completely free, your breakfast, your meal,
Everything
your
is free.
lunch.
Everything is free.
That's wonderful. And that center fire pizza is so good. That's a great thing. Ice cream, donuts, pizza, like
What
what else could you ask for? Free? That sounds like quite the deal. And what time should it get over that day?
Probably around 3-ish.
3-ish. Okay, so you get almost a full day of just being around other women. Encouraging is what we need, right?
Right.
Like, I love that theme. We could all use a little encouragement in our life and filling each other up. And I think one of the great things is you get a group of women that can build each other up, and it expands past that event. Then you go out in the community, and when you see them in the grocery store, you see them at the sporting event, you see them at church the next time, you still have those threads of bonds, and you remember to continue to encourage each other and to build up onto that. So if someone's interested, where can they find more information?
We have a Facebook page, and it's being plastered on Facebook. But just call if they need information. They can call the church. We have people that are coming from Hayes that are bringing a group. We have some from some of the local churches within 90 miles that are all
wonderful
coming.
And that's one thing I would really encourage you to do. I'm not a member of the Heartland Worship's Church, so it was a little intimidating for me to go. You know, you don't know people, you don't know what to expect, you don't know what their worship's like. So it was a group of friends and I that went. So then I was a little bit more comfortable. It wasn't just me stepping out of my comfort zone. But if you don't have that group of friends and you're looking for that community, take the leap. Go by yourself. There will be women that will embrace you, that will invite you to sit at their table. That was one of the things I think you encouraged us to do, is not to sit by each other and to meet new people. And that's often what I need. I'm a little bit of an introvert. I know, shocking. I love to talk, but I can be a little shy. And so I kind of need that push to go out and meet new people and connection. And we need community, especially as women. I think that's what we're designed to have, right? Like we're designed to come together and embrace each other and encourage, and who couldn't use encouragement right now? Right. So that's a wonderful thing. Any other, the giveaways, do you have people donating to those, or?
Yeah, most of it's donations. We have books. We have things like pictures that come with a lemon squeezer and tablecloths that all match and go together. We have painting, like paint by number pictures. We have candles and knickknacks. We have choices.
I remember there being a lot, and I was a lucky winner, and I was excited to get to pick from all the wonderful things. So it sounds like you guys have put together a wonderful day of encouraging, of women getting together. If you've never been before and you're looking for an opportunity to pour into other women and have women pour into you, I highly encourage you to look into this event, check it out. Go on is it the Heartland?
Heartland Worship Center Facebook page.
Go on their Facebook page, find the information. Otherwise, just show up this Saturday. Starts at 7:30.
7:30 is breakfast. The doors will open at 7:30. The program will actually start at 8, and we'll start with the worship team, and then have 2 speakers and have a break, and then 2 speakers and have lunch, and then 2 speakers and end.
Sounds wonderful. So I know last time when I went, I'm a mom, I've got kids doing soccer in the morning. I think it was fine if you had to miss the very beginning to come when you could. So if you're like me and you've got soccer games on that chilly Saturday morning and we're all freezing together, as soon as you're done, get those kids home and head off. They were very welcoming, very encouraging, and I'd like to encourage you to check it out. So thanks for telling us about this event, and thanks for hosting it and pouring into women in our community. It will be. All right, we'll come back with our last speaker.
If your vehicle is pulling, shaking, or just doesn't feel right, don't ignore it. At Coombs West Shop, we're more than alignments. We offer engine repair, routine maintenance, wheel alignments, and tire services, including new and used tires and tire repair. One shop, honest work, done right the first time. Call Coombs West Shop at 785-543-6647.
At Farmers National Bank, we believe that strong foundations are built on faith, hard work, and everyday heroes. For over a century, we've been proud to serve the communities that have made us who we are today. We honor everyday heroes who dedicate their lives to serving others. You inspire us to treat every customer with the respect and care they deserve. At Farmers National Bank, we know that strong communities are built on strong foundations, and we are proud to be part of yours. Farmers National Bank, honoring strong foundations since 1921.
Are you looking for reliable insurance options in Phillipsburg, Kansas? Look no further than Rogers & Associates Insurance. Our team is dedicated to providing great options for home, agriculture, auto, and commercial insurance. Whether you're a homeowner, farmer, or business owner, we have the coverage you need to protect what matters most. Trust us to provide you with personalized service and competitive rates. Contact Rogers & Associates Insurance today to learn more about our insurance solutions.
All right, and welcome back to the Tadpoll. With our last guest, we have Shawn Stockman here from the hospital with myself. He works on our rehab department, and we've got a new program going on over there for our Parkinson patients, the Parkinson's Support Group. So tell us a little bit about this group and what you guys do during it.
Okay. We started a Parkinson's Support Group. We started noticing with patients that we were seeing that they needed an avenue to kind of reach out and kind of get more information and kind of understand the process, the Parkinson's process or disease, as well as maybe family members and them understanding the Parkinson's disease itself. So the four of us at work, we have a physical therapist, TJ Johnson, we have an occupational therapist, Heidi Skemper, myself, PTA, and then Charlie Meitler's PTA. We got together and said, I think we need to get a support group going, and so we can give our community an avenue where they can come in and discuss or get to understand more about the Parkinson's disease. We also open that up to anybody in the community as well. We really invite the people around them, like family members and loved ones and spouses, to come in, because it's good for them to understand the Parkinson's
For sure.
disease
I think
itself.
when you're a caregiver, it's often isolating and you feel like nobody else is going through this. So what a great way to bring community together, to understand other people are going through this as patients, and then also other people are going through this as support.
Absolutely. And that's really put the head on the nail there. That what we were noticing, that they do feel isolated and kind of their world starts to kind of come in.
Yeah.
And it's kind of tough to see. So we thought this would be a great time to offer this to our community and see if we can kind of bring their world out a little bit better, a little bigger, and help them understand and learn how to manage the symptoms of Parkinson's, as well as to improve their life.
What are some of the topics that you guys cover during these support groups?
The main things that we talk about, just general information about the Parkinson's disease itself, what it does, how it affects you, the biggest thing is ways to learn how to manage the symptoms that comes about from the Parkinson's disease itself. So just as well as the group part is really cool, because we get together and everyone starts to kind of intermingle, talk to each other. So they almost start to answer their own questions in a sense, as well as, and again, the biggest one is they find out that they're not the only ones that are out there that have the disease itself. So it's really cool. The more we've got into this, people just open up, return patients and have the Parkinson's and family members, they just start to open up more and more, and you can just see how it's very beneficial for them.
I've had the pleasure of speaking to a few of the attendees, and that's exactly what they share, is how much that social interaction and being able to just share with each other, and what a great group of individuals it is. I've heard over and over, I didn't even know this person was going through this. I knew them in a past circle or life, and now we're going through this together instead of feeling that isolation. How frequently are you guys meeting?
We are meeting quarterly, about every 3 months. Our next session is April 1st, which we bumped to 1 month because April is Parkinson's Awareness Month.
Oh.
Yeah, throw that out there.
There we go.
We usually have hour-long sessions, 11 to 12. We meet at the Phillips County Rehab Department, and each time we'll have different topics, or our goal is to have different guest speakers, maybe just different avenues in regards to the Parkinson's disease. So this next meeting is Jennifer Swinson. She's a pharmacist at Midwest Pharmacy. She was nice enough she's going to come up and give us the insight on the medicine side of things.
That's great.
So
we always
very
appreciate when we can collaborate with our healthcare partners in the community and lean on each other for our knowledge and our expertise. So she'll be a great speaker on that. So if someone's interested in coming to this group, do they need to sign up ahead of time? Do they just show up? What's the process?
Yes, we like to have people to RSVP, or they could just show up too. And then we also, they can call the rehab department. It's 785-540-4949. We can get you signed up. As well as we also kind of give calls, reminder calls, just kind of give people a little heads up, especially if something changes or something like that, meeting times or something. But
yeah, this is a great group. If you know somebody that's going through Parkinson's, please encourage them to use this support group. I've only heard wonderful things about it. Got great leaders like Shawn and our team there at the rehab department, and a great group of individuals that come and utilize this. So I highly encourage you to sign up. We also have other support groups taking place at the hospital. We've got diabetic education and some other ones that meet. So if there's ever a topic or a group that you're struggling with that you'd like more information on, go ahead and reach out to us. We might have a group already put together, or we could look at offering that support and education to the community. It's something that we really want to do, is make sure that not only are we taking care of you when you're a patient, but also giving that continuous of care and education as you're out in the community. So please let us know what it is you need, what support you need. And April 1st, is that right?
Correct.
Is the next Parkinson's, 11 to 12 at the rehab center. That's at the main medical clinic there at the lower level. Give them a call if you'd like to sign up, and we hope you take advantage of this program. Thanks for coming on, Shawn. It's always good to see you. Next time, bring one of your wife's candles.
Oh, yes, I will.
Always a good thing, too. All right. Okay. Thanks for joining us today on the Tadpoll. We hope you have a great rest of the week.
Phillips County.